Oh, you give this guy a golf club, he'll probably try to fuck it.
Who's scruffy looking?
You might wanna buckle up, baby.
I just assumed it's a Wookiee.
It's me.
Everything you heard about me is true.
If you come with us, you're in this life for good.
Sometimes we must let go of our pride and do what is requested of us. Greetings, my fellow galactic travelers, and welcome back, space friends. We are the scruffy-looking podcasters, and this is episode 255, episode 2 of the new era, part deuce. And why do I say deuce? Well, unfortunately, we had a minor technical difficulty that took a deuce on our episode last week. But here we are on this absolute banger of a Sunday afternoon, September 1st, 2024. My name is Jimmy Dice, and I am not fresh in from a weekend up to camp, but rather all used up from my day at Funtown, Splashtown, USA. The music market has been around since the 60s, but we'll get to that later. My man with me, Mr. Ed Bosshart, here with me in the great state of Maine. What's up, dude?
Oh, I failed last week, Jimmy.
The deuce.
For those that are wondering, we recorded last week, but I did my normal check, make sure the recorder was picking up sound.
Sure.
I didn't really check to see if it was picking up my voice versus your guys' voice. So the whole thing was recorded. Really, I thought, really good episode. And I was nowhere to be found on the recording. I remember opening it up and seeing like spots where nothing was happening. I'm like, what's that? Nobody to be seen there. Hey,
well,
what do you call what?
I
had my joke lined up.
Oh, go ahead.
What do you call somebody that has no body and no nose?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows the trouble.
Hey.
Certainly is trouble. And speaking of trouble, Mr. Kev Garbett, how are you, man?
I'm all right, dude. How are we, boys? That was really funny because that was more like a quiz than a dad joke. That was, I was like, oh, man. But I like how you said, Ed, we got a really good episode last week. That was our first one. And we didn't record.
Yeah, that's the first best episode. And it didn't work out.
Good episode. The first one ever. I was like, oh, shit, we didn't record it. Sorry, everybody.
The funniest part was the contemplation between the rest of the three of us being like, we might still be able to post it and be okay, though.
Yeah, that was really funny.
I might as well be the nobody.
Yeah.
I should just play it and comment throughout it. Try and fill it in.
This is when I talked about some bullshit.
This is when I talked and I have no idea what I said.
Oh, you should have filled it with random film quotes. I've tried to just a Arnie or something. Just like I said bullshit. Oh mate, that'd be amazing. But,
oh my god! But you're well, Kev. You're doing.
I am absolutely fantastic. Yeah, not too bad at all, boys. Yeah, it was a weird one last week.
No hospital. No.
Absolutely. No, I'm fine. No, I'm absolutely. It's really weird. I'm a bit scared because I'm actually fine. Although I did briefly when I was at the football last week, just briefly, I saw this guy I'd not seen for ages, and he's like, "How you doing, Kev?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm been a bit ill lately." He's like, "Fucking hell, mate! I'm not surprised you look terrible." I'm like, "What the fuck you saying, mate?" I feel absolutely. It was hilarious, genuinely. But no, I mean,
must be a really good friend to be able to say that to you.
Yeah, well,
or is it different over there in England? I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, it's different. Yeah,
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I'm all great. I'm pretty good.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Gava. And last but not least, Mr. Christopher Hall, well switched on to the latest and greatest that's out there. How are you, sir?
What? I've not been on internet for about 3 weeks, mate. I'm not switched on to nothing. I'm very well, and that's probably because I've not been on the internet for the last 3 weeks.
Good.
You got new hair though, right? I remember that.
I do have new hair. You can't see it right now.
I
but
love
I've
it. I love it. Got
Yeah.
some frostiness going on up there.
got some new hair. Yeah,
Love that. I mean,
listeners can't
winter's coming.
see that.
We'll post it on Twitter later. Yeah.
Yeah, not even on Twitter anymore.
Oh, then we'll live stream it on the Twitch channel, Scruffy Podcast.
Yeah, it's for the Patreon. Sign up to Patreon.
Yeah.
You get photos of my hair.
Start getting a bunch of
Hair.
emails like.
Sign up to Patreon. You ain't gonna get shit.
Just a picture of hair. It's like, what's this?
Nobody
knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm good,
God.
boys. I'm very good.
Good. Glad to hear it. All right, well, friends, it's been a wild couple of weeks here in the world of Star Wars and the universe and in our lives. So why don't we just lock into this transporter? We cruise from Brendok to Kafar, and here we are, and away we go. Kev, tell us about the last couple of weeks that's been going on in your life. Big footy
mate.
things been happening. Some other things. Some more
Lots of
things.
things, mate. Lots and lots and lots of things, mate.
Reds.
You
Go on, mate. Football's back, isn't it? Football's back.
Come on, man. Oh, and you know what a pleasure it is to be back. I mean, what an absolute pleasure for everybody, for us, for the listeners. I bet they've missed this so much, haven't they? Like
They're
listening to me-
undefeated.
Listening to me ramble on about my shit team. So, no, we're doing all right. Started quite well. I'll take that all day. We should have won yesterday. 3 games in. God, it seems like ages. Like, we're 3 games in since we actually recorded, because we mentioned it a bit last week. But holy fuck, yeah. It's we're doing all right. We're playing some good stuff, boys. Not going to lie. It's like pretty good. We got a player called into the England squad this week, which the last fucking
Morgan, mate.
Morgan,
Great lad.
mate. MGW, mate. Morgan Gibbs-White. Fucking absolute legend. What a lad. First Forest player since 1997 to actually get a call up for the England squad. I mean,
That's
that
awesome.
shows. Doesn't that show how absolutely terrible we've been for
Desperate.
for that long that we've not had an England international footballer since 1997? You're like, holy shit. So, yeah, that's exciting. So we've got an international break next weekend. So I'm hoping he gets a game. I was having a quick look because, like, one of the games is at Wembley Stadium and there's some tickets left. And I'm like, oh, should I go and, like, see if he gets a game? But then I just thought, no, I can watch it on TV. So, I was like, no, I'm not going to bother. But yeah, it's going all right so far. And on next week, I'm really excited because next week I'm at the Forest Museum. I managed to get tickets. So back in March, obviously, having had a couple of seasons in the Premier League, they've like renovated a lot of the ground and done it all up, and they put like a brand new museum, and they've obviously got all the trophies in it, loads of memorabilia.
Nice.
So it's tickets have been like, we've not been able to like all like liaise at the same time and go like as a family. So, but it's the last day of the school holidays because like my mum and my sister have been off, and it's obviously been booked up over the 6 weeks. It's been absolute mayhem. You know how it is when school term is. And then we just got an email saying like there was because you can sign up to like a wait list, and then like we managed to get in on Tuesday, which is the last day of the school holidays. So we're going Tuesday at 1:00. So you meet at the ground. So it's like an hour's tour. You get like an hour's tour, and then you get like half an hour like free play to look around, take pictures. I think you kind of go in the dugouts and be in the dressing rooms and all stuff like that. So fuck yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to be doing my fucking manager thing on touchline. Fucking, hey, you, get over there.
Hey.
Run there. Oi, fucking get back, get forward, get fucking all that shit. So, yeah, I can't wait. I'm like that excited. So I get to see some of the trophies. I think the playoff trophies, the European Cup trophies, league title trophy. It's all going to be there. I'm like, oh, honestly, can't wait. So that's Tuesday for an hour and a half. And then we'll probably go around the club shop after, and I'll probably end up. We fucked them. Might be buying the shirt. We might not be. We'll see what the finances are like. If you know what I'm saying, boys. We'll have a look at that. So, yeah, we're off and running into season, and it's pretty good.
22
so far.
quid. Fuck that.
Oh, mate, don't even get me started on the price of football shirts now, mate. Fucking hell, I need to remortgage on that. Holy moly, like 75 quid. Right.
Well, that one I bought when I was over there, that was 65 or something like that, and that was on sale.
Yeah. Well, they do that because, like, as the season goes on, they kind of reduce the shirts, and then by the end of the season, you can normally get them for like 15 quid or something. But I love this new shirt, so I think I might. Somebody has told me you get like a 10% discount voucher at the end of the museum tour. But the trouble is, there might be a catch to it because, like, we get a season ticket discount, but the only thing you can't use it on is a football shirt. It's like the match day shirts. Like, yeah, they know what they're doing, don't they? They know what they're doing. So yeah, that's all pretty damn good.
Jabba the Hutt owner is just fucking you.
Fucking hell, Ed. What a perfect description. Have you ever seen him, mate? I know this is like when he sits in his seat and you're like looking round, and I expect him to have a pipe and like Salacious Crumb next to him.
It's a hookah.
But I can't complain what he's done for us. He's done some bad things, but shit, he's done some good things as well. So, Jesus, yeah. So yeah, I'll
Ends justify the means.
Hey, you want to chat about that not penalty kick? The
oh my god, man!
What kind of kick do they call that? It's like at the
penalty
end.
kick. So we forgot about that. So we played in the week in it's a Carabao Cup. So it's like the second round. So some of the big six teams that are in Europe don't come in it till the next round. But like we had a big Premier League team. We played Newcastle, and it was a really good game. It went to penalty shootouts because if it's a tie at the end of the normal time. So they used to have like extra time, which would be half an hour, 15 minutes, but they stopped that and they just go straight to a penalty shootout. And then it was level and we needed to score like our penalty to go through.
Started out good.
And basically our main striker put the ball into fucking orbit. I mean, I'm not kidding.
I was watching. I'm like, where'd the ball go? What the fuck was that?
I genuinely. So that end where they take the penalty is where we sit. We sit in that end, and we sit in the upper tier. And even I watched it fly over my fucking head. It was it was atrocious. But I did that thing, like, I do that thing because it's like it's not a competition that's particularly well liked anymore. So I desperately wanted to win it, but then I'm like, fuck it, I'm not that bothered.
Move on. Yeah.
You like absolutely play tricks with you and go, nah, I'm not that bothered. It's all right. We need to concentrate on the league and stay in that.
The cup stuff kind of boggles my mind because it's like extra work on the players throughout the season.
Well, they have so much. They have so much of that because they have the FA Cup, they've got the Carabao Cup, and then they've got the Champions League reformatted, and a lot of the teams are just playing too many games. It's just nuts, mate. But yeah, but I did like it, Ed, just to go because like that penalty happened, and I was like, I got my phone and I looked, and you were the first. You literally messaged straight away, going, "What the fuck was that?" Like,
I don't watch much Forest, but it was on like CBS over here. It was like pretty mainstream, and I was like, "Oh, I'll watch it."
Yeah,
and yeah. What the fuck was that?
It was so perfect timing. I was like, yeah, that was pretty bad. So, but yeah, we've got Turbo's teams next. We've got Liverpool next 2 weeks' time after the international break. So, that's pretty goddamn brutal. And I've literally today watched Liverpool take Man United apart, and I'm like, oh, fuck
yeah, mate. 3-0 as well, wasn't it?
Absolutely hate shitting myself. So
ripped them.
Yeah, ripped them a new one. So yeah, that's back up and running. We're doing all right. And then, so I've had I had a trip down London, which I did want to talk about because I went down. It was a couple of weeks ago. I went to the theatre there, and I went to see a stage show of Spirited Away. You know,
Nice.
the
Yeah.
the Miyazaki film, which is, and I'm not joking, boys. I had an absolutely amazing time. It was absolutely extraordinary. You know, the stage show, the acting, the puppetry. Because I was really, really, you know, like, how are they going to do this? Because the film's like so weird,
Mate, I can't even imagine because it's off its head, mate.
yeah. And that I was like, you know, 'cause I know they've done Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro, and I was like, that's kind of a
Love that.
straightforward story.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I've got to see.
So how
Spirited
did they
Away.
do? How did they do Ghostface, mate?
So it was just like an actor in
Yeah.
like a suit, but he had like this really strange physicality, and he was just like doing all these movements.
What about when he like eats the spot?
Yeah, they did. That was really odd because they had like, because he gets bigger and they had like 3 or 4 actors doing that, all in like a black cape and his no face. So it was like a big thing.
Sorry,
and obviously,
no face, yeah.
yeah. So obviously there was like a gap in his costume, so
Yeah.
that when he eats people, like the actors would kind of run through it, and then like jump through it and become part of that character.
Right.
And then it was amazing how they did it. It
Oh,
was,
that
like,
sounds rad.
absolutely incredible. And then obviously, you know, like Yubaba, when she gets like the big face and it's like big, so each one like had a piece of the face, so each like actor, and then they turned it to create like one huge face, you know. Yeah, and it was absolutely incredible how they did it. They just like, and then obviously they moved about with that. But the actress playing Chihiro was amazing, like genuinely, you know, I mean, she got her movement. I know it's like an animated film, you know, but like she's got a particular way how she walks in it, and like the actress who played it was so like and was amazing.
Nice.
So it was great. It was absolutely incredible. I loved every second of it. The only thing that was strange is like, because you've got like the stage, so it's at the London Coliseum, and I think I read in the program it's like one of the biggest stage sets in London. So it's like a big stage, but then it's in its original language. So then like to the top left and the top right, they have the subtitles as it goes along.
Right.
So if you weren't familiar with the film, or if you were going in without seeing the movie, I could imagine it would have been really, really like difficult to follow, because obviously they're talking in their original language, but you've got to read the subtitles and everything. And it was, so that was, but I knew a lot of the dialogue because I've seen that film so many times. I adore it. And like the stage play was just stunning. Absolutely amazing. So I'm hoping they do more. I would love to see like, you know, more Ghibli films. I don't care what it is. You know, if they could do like Princess Mononoke, which is my favorite, or something like that, I'd be like,
that'd be cool.
All over that. Absolutely all over that. So
sweet.
Yeah, we did. I've done that. I did a gig. I went to the Peace Hall in Halifax, which was my first time I've ever been there. Have you been there, Chris? You've never?
No, I've not, mate.
No.
I've heard it's because it's outdoors, isn't it? It's quite.
It was amazing.
Venue,
Yeah. It was an amazing venue. It was great. I saw PJ Harvey there, and it was amazing. But of course, it's outdoor. It's the middle of summer, and I get up there, driving up there, fucking sun shining. This is beautiful, boys. I'm like, let's have this. Beautiful. I've been for a right good day.
Let's have this.
A right good day.
Yeah, I'm like having a wander around. Got up there nice in time. Went into the venue. Got an absolute perfect spot. 20 minutes later, guess what? The bloody heavens opened and it pissed it down. I'm like, fuck you, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then it stopped and we got a double rainbow. And then PJ Harvey came on, and halfway into her set, it fucking lashed it down like proper. And I was soaked, and I'm like, I've just got to go.
It lashed it down. We
Absolute.
don't use that phrase back.
Oh, it was an absolute. It absolutely
lashed it, mate.
It tonked it down, mate.
It tonked it down. Okay, cool.
Hammered it down. That's what I'd say. Hammered it.
Hammered it.
Yeah. We say it poured.
I wonder, because it's England, I wonder how often that happens. Probably like all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
Seattle.
somebody. I remember years ago, and I'm sure this has happened to Chris. I went to the Isle of Wight Music Festival, which is like 4 days, and it rained like all week from start to finish, and our tents were wet. I was sleeping in puddles in mud. It was like, we had to abandon our tents there. It was so bad. It just
Abandoned in place.
It was on like the main news. It was hilarious because they had that much
mate.
rain.
It's like
They've had it
Woodstock.
before. They've had it before at festivals. Glastonbury's had it.
I've had
Have you
some
had-
years at Download, mate, where it's been like fucking Battle of Elms Deep, like
Yeah.
2 days in.
Mate, that's a great, that's
Amen.
exactly what it was like.
And you're thinking to yourself, why am I doing this year after year? you just got to go with it, mate, haven't you? You just
Yeah.
got to
Major.
get a
Just-
belly full of ale and just
that
go for it.
that was what we did. Me and my mate Elliot went, and it was just like, and it was like we were hanging on because the last act was Springsteen, like on the final night. So we'd seen like loads of other artists we wanted to see, and then it was like we were doing that thing when it was like, Springsteen is coming. Springsteen's coming. He's coming. We're gonna get there. Let's just do it. And then we had an absolute blast when it happened, because that it rained for like the whole time up to that final day, that Sunday.
Yeah.
And then about 2-3 o'clock, it stopped raining and the sun came out. So we were just like, fuck it, let's just go and enjoy it. And it was all, it's like amazing. So we do get it, Ed. Obviously, it's when that weather hits, it's like brutal, but it was a brilliant gig anyway. So, that was fine. And then, not much else, boys, not much else, but we've been doing a little film sort of club, Chris and I, that we started.
Yeah,
It started. So we're going to do it every week, but we started it really the other Saturday.
Yeah.
Because we had our first little venture into it. So Forest were playing.
Okay.
So, and they had basically at the Cinema Nero's in Derby, like an independent cinema, they were showing 4 of like the original Godzilla films, like the Japanese versions.
Quadruple bill, boys.
A quadruple bill. So it started.
This was a hard sell. This was. I saw this, mate, and I was like, well, Kev sent it me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fucking all day long, mate. 4 original Godzilla Japanese films.
Yeah.
We're doing this, mate. We're absolutely doing it. I'm proper excited. Say, how much is it, mate? Get it booked. It comes back. It's first day at season, mate. Oh, I'm like,
Absolutely, timing was awful.
Oh no. So wait,
Yeah.
first day of season?
football
First-
season.
Football season.
Oh,
Forest
gotcha.
first game, mate. Forest
Oh
first game.
no.
that
Oh
day.
yeah. Oh, Kev ain't going.
I was
So
devastated.
I'm like, I'm not going to sit in cinema on my own all day long. Like, I don't mind going to cinema on my own to watch a film, but 4 in a row on my own, that's a bit much in it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But we managed to get to the last film, didn't we, Kev? Which was
yes.
shit
So we
hot.
went to watch Terror of Mechagodzilla, and it was
Godzilla.
fucking it was rad, absolutely shit up, fucking so funny, like genuinely in parts of it, like because obviously a lot of those Godzilla films have got a lot of really funny translation things in it, and they're just hilarious, mate. But oh god, there was some
Sure.
amazing bits in it. So they had a little raffle before, which was really funny, which we didn't know about. And I was like, there was a prize on there of like this really cool poster that they designed for it. And boys, I need more posters in my life, don't you?
Especially if you can resell them for more later.
There's still room on that ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, we've both got that planned. So
Oh, have you? Wow.
So-
You
well,
put
then
some
when we
mirrors
get-
up, mate.
when we get the yeah, we'll get that. Oh. So we did. That was our first one. We did that one. And then we had one in the week, which was our first kind of movie night. And we were like, "Oh, what we're going to pick? And then we ended up picking Phil Tippett's quite extraordinary Mad God.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we'd wanted to because you'd had it for a while, Chris, hadn't you? Like on Blu-ray.
Yeah, so I wanted to watch this since it came. It's a couple of years old now, and I've talked about like when that ILM documentary came out, and we all watched that on Disney Plus. Talked about how much I love Phil Tippett and is a bit of a hero. So I really wanted to watch this because it's meant to be his like stop motion magnum opus.
Yeah,
but I'd heard like it's just a bit wild, so we didn't really know what to expect, did we? So,
not at all, mate.
I managed to. I got a copy of it on Blu-ray, and we just went straight in, didn't we? Without knowing anything. I don't know how I've not had any spoilers or like. I don't even know how you would spoil this.
You can't. Well, this is
really.
this is the thing. This is the thing.
How do we even start to describe what it was?
Yeah. So it was kind of it was more like. It certainly wasn't a story. It was more of like an experience. I think is the best way that I can sum that up. Because there's no linear story to it. It is basically so yeah, we went in blind because obviously Phil Tippett's amazing. We both absolutely love him to bits. We knew about this film, so it's like let's start with this one. It's a good start.
Sorry, Kev. If anyone's listening that doesn't know who Phil Tippett is, so Phil Tippett's the guy behind the hollow chest scene in Return of the Jedi, in A New Hope, in the chess scene in the Millennium Falcon, and then he got brought on to Empire Strikes Back to work on the Attack Walkers. He designed and created Rancor. He's just a fucking legend. Went on to do like RoboCop, Willow, like his
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, his CV is just insane. He's absolute movie royalty.
Yeah. But what was great is that we just went in not knowing anything about this film. Like, just like, well, we knew the title, we knew it was Phil Tippett, and we were just like, there was a little bit on the front that was like Guillermo del Toro's quote, and I fucking love. Well, we both love Guillermo del Toro. He's one of my favorite directors, so we're like, let's just go in. And it was, I am not exaggerating, absolutely fucking nuts. It was
it was proper crazy.
It was bonkers. It was bizarre, and it was utterly brilliant. Like genuinely, just a fucking just bizarre experience. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah,
it had no, it was like a series of like stop motion, CGI, just different like techniques all involved, different sequences.
Like there's no story, is there? There's no like linear
not a
thread that goes through it. But there is a few characters that show up throughout, and it's more of a. Because I was just baffled when it went off, and Kev's. Those that have listened to this podcast know that I just look at things visually, and when I review things, I just go, "Yeah, that was sick." Whereas Kev's clearly got more of a film. He's more of a cinephile than I am, and he understands like what themes and storytelling's all about. And he started breaking it down, and it's kind of like you said it best. It's like an outlook on like death, and like what humanity's currently doing.
The state of humanity. Yeah.
It's so bizarre though.
And some of the sequences were incredible. Just like there's one in there that was like an operation in it, and he's like, it was like just grotesque and just like,
it's
bizarre and
for the
fascinating.
queasy, is it?
Oh, there's a lot, yeah. But it's kind of like a really weird. It's like that assassin guy who kind of, it's like he's in it a lot, but it's not really a story. It doesn't follow a journey that he goes on, and it's just more of an experience. Is the best I can describe it.
I just wish it came out like 30 years ago when I was like into the old Toby, because it would absolutely blow in my mind, mate, when I was like 15, 16.
Yeah. Absolutely, mate.
Yeah.
And there was like, I mean, I say this like, because I love David Lynch films. I love David Lynch. And it's like, there's stuff in that you don't fully understand.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean, you're just going like, what is that? But it's just mesmerizing.
Yeah.
It's just like fascinating. And you're just going like, I and there's a lot of David Lynch films like that, like, like Lost Highway and Mulholland Drive and things like that, where you're just going like, these are just so bizarre. But I'm like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? And I mean, Twin Peaks, which is one of my favorite TV shows, there's so much of that in it that you're just going, what the fuck is going on? But it's exactly like that. And it's got like bits of the Terminator and bits of like, feels like Geiger and Alien, and stuff like that. And like really weird sequences. And it was just absolutely bizarre, mate, wasn't it?
And the soundtrack was amazing as well.
Oh, within about, mate, it's funny, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Within about 10 minutes, we both like turned to each other and we just went, this fucking soundtrack's rad, isn't it? Like,
Nice.
But yeah, it was super, like, not to bang on about it. It was, it was proper weird, visually stunning. Looking at the reviews after, me and Kev always like to go on IMDb and like laugh at, like, look at the reviews and stuff. It's kind of like 50-50. People either love it or think it's just pointless trash.
yeah.
If you appreciate what Phil Tippett does and the medium of stop motion, or Ed, if you watched it just from a model making point of view, you'd be like, wow, this is insane. Just from a creative, like, visual standpoint, it was really good.
Yeah.
Definitely going to watch it a few more times.
Yeah. Yeah. So I went home that night and ordered the Blu-ray.
Yeesh. Go play on that Blu-ray player you got.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. I've not ordered the soundtrack yet. But if that drops in the sale, I'll be getting that. So,
Yeah, for £2.50.
£2.50, mate. $2.50.
Chris and Kev's Film Club has officially started with
They're on now.
movie number 1, Mad God.
Yes.
Rate it, absolute rate it. Send in your recommendations.
Yeah,
we're not
by
going
all
to be we're not going to be watching Pretty Woman. We're not going to be watching fucking Top Gun, mate. We're going to be watching The Terror of Rocky Godzilla and Mad God, mate. So
we want weird, bizarre Japanese movies or weird stop motion, just like really weird films. We're not going to be watching commercial Tom Cruise films or anything like that. Like just weird shit. So, I know you
guys should check out Solo then.
Yes, mate. Yeah,
for the first time.
I hear there's a really good like droid fighting scene in it. That's supposed to be quite cool.
Is that out? Is that out?
Oh yeah, it's been out a while.
Okay. Oh.
Sorry.
Is that? Oh, mate, perfect. So, and then I'll finish off. We did a cinema run today.
Yeah,
and we went to see Alien Romulus.
How'd you like that?
It was a hell of a lot better than I expected because I've got a bit of a love-hate with Alien films. I love the first two, obviously. I despise Alien 3.
Yep.
Resurrection's not as bad as some people make out, and then all the others I think are terrible.
What about Prometheus?
And I did not like that at all. Did not like that.
And the one after that, what was the one after that?
Covenant,
yeah.
Did you like that or not like that?
No, I'm not a big fan of those films. I love Ridley Scott. I think Ridley Scott's great, but I thought he dropped the ball with those two. But anyway.
Yeah.
But this one was pretty good. I thought it was
Nice.
pretty solid, pretty good. Some fantastic, like, tense, cool set pieces in it. He certainly can direct a really cool set piece. There was a couple of and there's one major misstep, which I thought did not work for me at all. Like, did not work. It's not about plot. It's not about anything like that, but they bring a character back, shall we say, and it just didn't. I thought
They didn't execute it properly.
I really did not think.
Yeah.
Right. That's it.
But it
Without spoiling, it's a character that's no longer with us in real life. So they use CGI.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it just did not work for me at all. And I don't really like that CGI stuff anyway. And this one was pretty clunky and pretty poor. And
so like not even as good as Guy Henry doing Grand Moff Tarkin.
I was probably on a par with that, I think.
yeah.
Pretty good,
Some
yeah.
bits, some bits were good. I think I enjoyed this film a bit more than you, Kev. But
No, I
not
really liked
say
it, mate. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
But I loved it. I had
Yeah.
I had real good fun with it.
Yeah, me too. I maybe undersold that a little bit because I did.
Yeah.
But that bit really did not work at all. But like the rest of it was really great and really good. And
What about Gina
Brilliant
Carano's acting? Though?
bit in it at one bit where there's this guy in it, and Chris was like, "Is that lad from Nottingham?" Because he had this like,
It's got a proper Nottingham accent.
Oh, yeah,
It's coming out with loads of things that me and Kev say to each other.
We were like-
It's funny.
we were like wetting ourselves. But one of the really cool things, Ed, which we were like talking about at the beginning, is like the main character in it, and she was great in it. To be fair, she's got like a brother, and he tells her a load of like dad jokes to like.
Oh, nice.
And it's they were quite. We were just like giggling at that, mate, weren't we? Because that was like really, really funny. But like the cast was great. Quite.
What about Gina Carano's acting?
Oh, mate, I wish.
Dreadful, mate. Dreadful.
Oh, look, the alien. There's an alien. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. But fuck me, that Gina Carano's
That
acting.
Gina Carano acting, man.
God, how bad is she? I mean, Jesus. So, but no, it was really good. Yeah, really good. Really, really good film. I really liked it. And like I say, are you going to try and see it, boys, or are you going to wait?
I'll wait.
I'm gonna try to see it. I actually didn't mind Prometheus grew on me. They just didn't execute it properly. Covenant, I really didn't like that. No. And then we'll see what happens about Romulus. But
so, do you know anything about this one? Where it's set?
I've tried to avoid it as much as possible. Is it like a prequel? No.
Well,
it's a prequel to the Alien movie, but it takes after the.
I think unless you're really steeped in the lore, Kev,
you could just go and enjoy
it. If I didn't know going in where it was set, I wouldn't have picked up where it was set.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
So it's not a spoiler to say.
Yeah. So it's set between Alien and Aliens.
So cool.
It's in between those two movies.
Okay. Heard.
But there's separate storyline, but it kind of ties in, doesn't it?
Yeah. I love that. Okay, cool.
Because there's something that obviously major that happens in Alien that they kind of use in that, and
gotcha. Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of different, callbacks to other Alien films. So there's definitely bits from Aliens, from Prometheus, from different. There's different. Particularly like dialogue cues or music cues, things like that. There's a lot of different, but nothing that, there is a line, shall we say, that I kind of winced at a little bit, which they steal from one of the Alien films. But
gotcha.
I don't know if there was any need for that whatsoever. But
I don't mind that shit. Like,
I kind of like, oof, no. But anyway, other than that, it was some fantastic scenes in it. Really cool. So we've blitzed that today, and then other than that, that's it. That's pretty much what I've been up to, mate.
Very good. All right, Ed, wake up.
Yeah, I'm here.
Over there.
What?
I will say, everybody. I will say, Ed was so bored by my week that he left the room at one point.
Oh, I had to take care of dogs. The dog started barking. I had to fucking take care of that.
I was just giving you a hard time, man. He's only gone for just a moment. Tell us about your life. What are you doing with them dogs there?
Oh no, that's just dog sitting. But it's a Doberman. I think I like Dobermans now. This guy's a real sweetheart. He's cute.
Has he?
I think the movies give him a bad name. Know what I'm saying? Make him violent guard dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Is he getting on okay with Wrigley then?
Oh yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. Oh sweet. Yeah.
Wrigley tells him where to go.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's because it's Wrigley's house, mate.
It is Wrigley's house. That's right. No, lately I've done a lot on the ocean. I went to Cabbage Island. It's like off the coast of Maine. And
is that its real name?
Cabbage Island?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
And what happens is we go out on a ferry. We go out there, and then you have like lobster and clams. And yep,
Steamers.
they-
They say.
they cook them in seaweed and shit, like right in front of you in these huge like ovens. Really,
It's
really
all
good.
outdoors, though.
It's all
Old school clam bake.
Yep.
Yeah, big time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jimmy Ed, you know my love of seafood. You fucking know how much I love seafood.
Yeah, we brought the girls with us, and they each shared one plate of the two, because one plate comes with 2 whole lobsters.
Oh, come on,
Yeah,
bro.
so they
I
shared it.
I hope you took theirs.
I took some of it, of course.
Nice. That sounds like 2.5 you had. Yes.
And at the end, you get like a blueberry cake, shortcake kind of thing,
What?
Oh, sure.
Blueberry cake.
with like powdered sugar sprinkled on top.
Blueberries are my favorite. Oh, fuck.
Maine blueberries. Maine
Blueberry.
blueberries is a big deal up
Blueberry.
here. Big deal.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
Yeah,
Maine
so
blueberries, big deal.
did that. Had fun with the fam doing that, and then the following weekend went sailing with a friend of mine on his 28-foot sailboat out into Portland Harbor. You know,
Dude, Casco Bay.
Casco Bay.
Wow.
And
Real
we-
schooner.
Went over to Peaks Island. And
Yep.
avid listeners of this podcast will know Jimmy goes there every year. Stays there for a night with his missus. But yeah, we went out there, got some ice cream, then came back. So
Nice.
they loved it. They got to steer the boat and sit on the front, that kind of stuff. Do the Leonardo DiCaprio and stuff. Like that.
Hey.
Was there enough wind to actually sail? Or did you have to
Yeah, it actually
motor
picked
all?
up. It started out a little low, but it picked up because we started around like 11, 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Earlier in the morning, it was nothing.
Yeah, afternoon should pick up. Nice.
Yep. So that's fun. Girls got a good experience there. Also, we saw, speaking of watching things outdoors, Kev,
Mm-hmm.
we saw Lion King in concert for the 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that, mate.
Yeah. For the
Old.
original cartoon. 30 years,
Jesus.
guys. How do you feel about that?
Oh.
So I visited my cousin in Saratoga Springs, and the Philadelphia Symphony Orchestra was performing Lion King in concert. So we sat there, and it was half outside, half inside. You know, like the front part was inside, back part was outside. I'm sitting there with binoculars, trying to see everything. It was okay. But my girls absolutely loved it. They had such a good time, and they're now obsessed with the soundtrack. They're like,
Nice.
"Be prepared," you know. They're like singing.
Nice.
Dude, that's sick, mate. That is great.
Yeah,
Had the girls seen it before?
kind of. I think it never really drew them in. Like
Right.
Lion King?
anytime I put it on, yeah, there's something about
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know.
Yeah,
But after
okay.
this, they've seen it a million times.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
yeah,
They really love it now.
cool.
Big,
Yeah.
big moment that was for Anya, because that was the first time she'd ever. When we watched that, I forget how old she was. I put it on, and it was like the first. She couldn't understand what death was,
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
and
Yeah.
she was like, "Why is he not moving? Why is he not?" And I had to like. It suddenly dawned on me like, "Oh shit! This
I'm not ready for this.
this is proper parenting. This is right. Oh, fuck.
yeah.
How do I deal with this? This could shape
You're like
things.
looking forward to
you know
seeing
what
the
I mean?
hyenas or something. You're like, oh
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
rewind.
I was like, I'm gonna put this on right because Pumba and Timon are all-time goats. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
she's gonna love them. Next, like 10 minutes in, why is he not moving?
Oh, mate.
Dude,
Yeah, I remember that, man.
It's like a left hook out of nowhere. Oh shit! I gotta
Hey,
talk
mate,
about this.
mate,
I'm
Mate,
not
did-
ready.
did you go like ask your mum?
No,
Yeah,
so it was just me and her.
Oh,
mate.
mate. Did you? Was
Yeah.
that a cinema thing then, mate? Did you take it to the cinema, or was that just at home?
That was just at home.
Home, mate. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
Well,
I've done a full head there, haven't I?
Yeah,
mate?
Yeah,
Carry
don't
on,
worry
mate.
about it, man. I'm fine with it. It's okay. So the girls loved it. They loved seeing the orchestra up front playing all the music. It's cool because the conductor has like a big like screen, TV screen in front of him, like flat. It's kind of flattened down so you can like see it above the music, and it has like a line going across it. And I think it kind of just tells him when to cues him in when to start the music.
Yep.
I don't know. If you've been to those before, I assume it's the same at other live in concert kind of.
Yeah, I've seen. We've seen a few Star Wars ones, haven't we?
Yeah, I've
And
done a few.
The conductor's got like an iPad or a laptop in front of him,
Yeah,
and there's like a line going across
Yes.
the
Yep.
film.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Really clever.
So he had like a fucking giant, like 34-inch screen TV like in front of him.
oh,
Yeah.
sick.
That's pretty cool.
I think
I know
if you look closely, there's like a circle that pops up when beat 1 happens.
Yeah.
It's almost like it reminded me. I was like, man, this is like DDR, Dance Dance Revolution,
Yes.
like brought to life
Guitar
in a way
Hero.
that's actually useful. Right? Exactly. Similar concept, man.
Yeah, it is definitely.
I've often thought, because I've done a few of them, that like how much practice they must have to do, like to get it. Because I'm like, what happened if
Bang
they
on,
like
yeah.
just got a little bit
Yeah,
off?
well, they-
Out of sync, yeah.
yeah.
They do
I love
rehearse it. We were there looking because Saratoga Springs. It's a bunch of springs, sulfur springs. It's kind of like other springs around, and we just went to the park, which was right near where the performance was. We could hear them practicing. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
Nice.
sick! Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I did do Aliens. I did Aliens as one of the orchestra ones.
Oh,
That
nice. Was
was,
that
that
good?
was awesome. Yeah.
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 Bet on any horses?
Like, oh man.
Oh,
You know what?
yeah. I there was horse racing.
Oh.
Not that I condone the horse racing thing, but that's a big thing
but did
there.
you put money on a trifecta or
I
two?
put money on something and it didn't work out. No.
You played the game.
I'm trying to remember the name of the horse that I bet on, but it didn't work out. And it
Moonshine
started raining, so they
Blueberry.
kind of like they canceled the grass racing because I didn't know if you knew this, but on a horse track, there's a grass track and a dirt track.
Yeah.
So the grass track's on the inside, but when it rains, they don't like to f up the grass track, so they move it out. They cancel it or move it out to the dirt track. So anyway, so it started raining, and we were like, "Fuck it, let's leave." And then that's it. Good story. Moving on. I saw someone famous. It was a baseball player who's into horses. A Nationals player, Wentz, Carson Wentz. No, not
Okay.
that's a football player. Fuck.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, I saw Babe Ruth.
That's all I've got, mate.
I'm out now. I'm out
Yeah.
now. I don't know
Yeah,
anymore.
that's it. No, it's Jason
I'm
Worth.
out. I'm out. I'm out.
I saw
That's
Jason
cool.
Worth. Yeah, that's who it was.
That's cool. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not baseball guy.
Dude, that guy's fucking jacked, man.
Yeah,
And that's
all
me
these guys
saying
are.
that, Kev.
Just like Kev.
Mate, it's like me then, isn't he?
Yeah. So I saw him walk by, and my cousin was like, "Dude, that's a famous baseball player." I'm like, "Oh my god." Anyway, so my girls loved Lion King. I was like, "This is kind of a test. This is a test run for the live in concert with a movie." So next year, May. I'm going May 3rd. I'm going May 3rd, but it's for the May 4th thing. I got tickets for my family to see A New Hope in concert performed by the Bangor, Maine Symphony.
Whoa. Nice,
Bangor
mate.
Symphony Orchestra, the BSO.
Yes, the BSO. Who I have a friend that plays in, so it's gonna be fun.
That's dope.
And
Oh, sweet.
yeah, she's the one that told me about it like months ago. I got the inside track. No, but like this time I'm like, I am sitting closer because I hate using binoculars.
Right. How big is the screen?
I don't know any of that, Jimmy. I don't know how they're
Yeah.
gonna do it, what it's gonna look like, that kind of thing. But I think I sent you the venue.
Yeah, CCA.
Yeah, so
That's my old stomping grounds, the old alma mater.
that's right. Up
Black
there,
Bears go blue.
UMaine, University of Maine, Orono.
Nice.
So Jimmy might go. I don't know if he will. I think you're supposed to figure things out. But
Yeah, I gotta think about it. Just a lot of logistics, whether we bring the kids or
And-
not. They're
a
probably
no.
not old enough to like sit through.
True,
Yeah, right.
true.
My kids probably aren't old enough to sit through that, so it'd probably just be.
It's not Les
$30
Mis,
for-
so
Yeah, ain't Les Mis, you know? Ain't no Les Mis. But we're going
Just
out
say
the next.
Just
here's
say
the
no,
thing.
Jimmy. Just say no.
We're going out the next night because we got our May the 4th dinner. Cheval, Chef Damien.
I think I'm going to that too. So
Oh,
Keep
Yeah,
me
see,
clued in
here's
on
the
that.
thing. We can't pull that off yet because our kids aren't old enough. You know?
Have you started ringing yet, Jimmy?
What?
Have you started ringing yet? to get-
Colin Cheval, be like,
Yeah, yeah.
so
Wait,
when's
I usually wait till late February.
No,
Wait,
mate,
wait,
you're on it already.
I usually like I
Hey,
amp up
Damien.
my
that
I
his
amp
name?
up the frequency of me liking all their social media posts just
Yeah.
so they're used to seeing my name in their feed when they like check it. It's like, oh yeah, Jimmy Dice is liking our shit again. He's gonna hit us up for something, and all of a sudden, ring, 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 ring. I was like,
So
"Hey."
Jimmy, lay us down with the truth. How often you eat there?
Really, the last couple of years has been that one time each year.
That's all
This
you need.
guy.
Dude, I will say, I think personally they have the best burger in Maine.
Yeah, you have the burger. Yeah, yeah.
I think it's the best burger I've ever had.
I mean, when they did that Dex's Diner double stack for the May 4th back in COVID time, but we went like used to go like at least once a year outside of this back when we like lived in town before kids and stuff. But nowadays when we go out, it's like so few and far between. We try to like just vary it, try a spot we haven't done yet. You know how it is.
Yeah. No, I understand. It's kids, man, family. But yeah, I love him. Damien? Is that his name? Damien.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Damien Stanzanetti.
Really
Got a
nice
great
guy.
hat.
Really nice guy.
Got a
Now
really
he
good
has a really good hat. Yeah.
yeah.
Gray hat. Great hat. And it's great. It's gray hat, great hat.
Nice.
It could be better, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
Um,
Always room for improvement.
So other than all that, I'm looking forward to that. I did order a new gaming PC.
Oh, sheesh. Spec it out. What do you got?
I didn't build it. I have built PC in the past, and I didn't feel like
Commodore
it was time.
64, mate. Come on.
But it's for those in the know, it's got a 4080 Super
Oh, my Christ.
RTX. Yeah, baby. It's a big
They don't even
dog.
make games. They don't even make games at that level yet. There isn't like there really isn't anything out there that requires their.
Hey, you know what?
I mean? But it's
Outlaws
gonna be
gonna
good.
look fucking sweet on it.
And you're right. It's gonna look great still 3 years from now when they finally catch up to that shit.
Yep. And 64 gigabytes of RAM, which you don't need either. You only need like 16. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to getting that. That's coming this Friday. And other than that, speaking of computers, the new World of Warcraft expansion came out. I'm playing that a lot. The War Within.
20-year-old game, folks, right here.
Yeah,
Boom.
I'm an old man, so I'm playing it. You know, that's
Old
just,
man game.
Oh,
that's what
Oh,
happens.
so you're
Old
not-
people play World of Warcraft, guys. That's me.
When they
Yeah.
should be painting.
When
they
they
should be painting Rancor.
be painted.
Don't forget my Grand Noble Thrawn's there too. You know.
What's
And my
Rank? I don't
Razor
even know
Blade.
what Rancor is anymore. What's that? What's painting? No.
Guy.
Yeah, I've been playing it, getting ready for the new Mythic Plus season to begin. Get some, because as you know, I like doing that and getting my rating up. But that's been my life lately. Oh, work's been fucking ridiculous. Overtime, lots of overtime. Helps pay for that computer.
yeah, yeah.
Big time.
And that trip next month, mate. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Shh, that's coming right.
Oh yeah, that's right. So listeners don't know. I feel like they know because we recorded it last week, but we didn't put it out there. Also, I wasn't recorded.
They
Anyway.
wouldn't even heard it if you.
Yeah, they
did
wouldn't have
put
heard
out
it.
there.
Yeah, I'm visiting the boys in England mid-October, and
So
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
what's funny is my football team's playing over there during that weekend, and I don't. It's enticing to be like, yeah, I'll go, but it's so expensive. There's no way. I also just want to go there to spend time with you guys, and whatever.
Listen, Ed.
You got a place to stay at, Ed?
Nah, I brought some cardboard, Kev.
Good lad. That's fair. That's fair enough, mate.
Spoiler alert, Ed. Even if you do go there, the Bears are still going to lose.
Oh,
Why is he throwing
This
shit?
guy.
What have the Bears done to you, Jimmy?
Fuck.
Literally.
Oh.
Oh, actually, they won. They beat
Their kicker lost me money, and they've been a real pain in my ass last year. They were supposed to lose, and they won.
I mean, they beat the Patriots in 1986 in the Super Bowl. Or
It's
85
outrageous.
85, rather.
it's not like you like me, Ed, and live in the past with success.
That's
is it?
what I am. The 1985 Bears, baby. Yeah.
You know, European Cup winners, 1979, 1980.
No, this year for the Bears is a little special. I mean, I'm not expecting Super Bowl or anything, but new rookie quarterback. He seems really good. We'll see. It's hard to not be hopeful and hyped. However, this has happened before, and it's ended up shit. So we'll see what happens.
Mm.
Keep
So
an
it's sorry,
eye on it, Kev.
Yes, mate. I'm keeping my eye on it. Just that, you know, you said your team's here. Are they at Wembley then? At Wembley Stadium?
Great question. I'm going to Google it. Bears
Google it.
game, London.
If you don't know, mate, fucking Google it. Come on. Or is it Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? 'Cause I know where are they playing at when you're here? Do you know?
Good.
They
good.
are playing at Tottenham
content.
Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, I thought. Okay. Yeah. Okay, mate. Yeah. So it's going to be like too expensive for you to go.
Well, I don't know. I haven't even looked. I'm not even.
Oh,
I
that's
wasn't
going to be
even.
stupid.
I wasn't even thinking about it because I just want. I'm going to visit you guys. Like whatever.
Mm. Yeah. Stupid.
And go to
money, that.
Warhammer World.
I mean, it'd be nice to say that I saw the Bears in London. The more I think about it, but like,
Yeah.
Hey, imagine you sitting there with a hot bovril in your hand.
Oh yes.
dude.
Hot bovril and a hot dog.
Bovril
Mate.
and the Bears.
What are the
You know,
rules?
There's our episode title right there.
What are the rules with American football? They let you drink in the. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I presume that they would. Yeah,
right?
because
It's not soccer, so it's
No,
like,
yeah.
Hey.
So I presume that you could take a beer in and you could, you know,
Drink where you want over here.
Yeah. I bet you could. I don't see why that, because it is just a football thing.
Right. We'll figure
Well,
it out.
no. It's like an English grounds thing, because obviously in the World Cup and in the Euros in Germany, they could take beer.
They can in Germany, right? I knew
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
It's an English thing because of the hooliganism and the history of it. That they basically.
Hooliganism.
So you can drink down in the concourse, but you can't obviously take it to your seat.
To the seat, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see people like sneak them up now and again and things like that. But like, I would imagine in American football, if you go there, that it would be fine.
You just bring a water bottle. And just put it
Water
in
bottle.
there.
Water bottle.
Water bottle.
Some water.
Man,
mate.
I've waited so many years to say that.
Bottle.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. Hopefully in October. We'll see what happens. That's all I have, I think. You guys remember me saying anything last week that I forgot about?
God. I think that's all I got.
All right. That's
right.
good. Go ahead. Whoever's next.
I think it's me. Well, one thing you did forget to mention, but you didn't because I mentioned it. I'm going to mention it again. Is in a couple of weeks, Ed, we'll be seeing Mr. Worldwide at the Bangor Waterfront. Am I right?
Yeah. Pitbull.
Yeah, we are going to go see Pitbull. Speaking of old age and old used up performers. I tell you what, though, I heard his show was a fucking party last year.
Really?
So
Oh,
yeah,
sweet.
big time. That's why I like Elena and Cassie are just like, yeah, we're just going again.
We just laugh about it because like we're not actual like big fans of Pitbull. We're just going for fun.
I mean, you know their music.
Yeah,
Everybody knows.
Well, everybody
their music.
knows it because you hear it, heard it in clubs at that age or whatever. Well,
You know?
we did. I don't know about
Sorry,
you
our
guys.
generation did. Thank.
Okay, yeah.
Must be
For the
must be
listener,
an
Chris and
American
Kev are like shaking their head no, like no,
Like, no,
we
I've
don't know
got
that.
I've got
No,
a tab
no.
open, like saying, "This guy looks like a chode, mate." I'm not being funny.
Oh yeah, you're not
Oh,
wrong.
he's
you're not
definitely
wrong.
a chode. Yeah,
And they were saying that he'll disappear off stage for like 90 seconds to 2 minutes and come back on like super hyped up and ready to go.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he evaded taxes and shit too at some point.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I mean
Holy
whatever.
fuck.
It's again, you're going for the show. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah,
exciting.
Ed, you say that like that's a bad thing. a bad thing.
Fuck taxes.
Oh my god.
Throw all their tea into the ocean.
Hey, speaking of movies and Godzilla, my wife and I recently watched Godzilla -1.
Ooh,
Oh,
I have to watch that.
Really,
brilliant movie.
really enjoyed it. It was a great for. I mean, I'm not a super Godzilla fan. Like, I'll watch it if it's a good one, I guess. I've seen all of them, only bits and pieces here and there, but it was a good popcorn movie experience on a Friday night. It was entertaining. I love the time setting of it, post World War II Japan.
Yeah,
That's really
you
cool.
love that shit.
Yeah, I love the historical thing.
Nice.
And,
It ain't no
also-
Godzilla versus Kong, the new empire, though.
Yeah, hard pass on that. Hard pass on that.
Good fun, mate.
I'm sure it was, but again, not a super Godzilla fan. So that's
What were
really
you saying last weekend when you were like, when we and Chris were like,
I was looking
Yeah.
for the one that Jimmy saw. I was like, I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
there's a movie about like with Godzilla that's really good. And I'm like looking for it. I'm like, this looks relatively new. And I started watching it and I went all the way through it. It was the new Empire. I'm like, this is fucking like I'm watching Transformers. This is kind of not great, but it's entertaining, I guess.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
yeah, they're like, wait, there's me and Chris raving about Godzilla -1. It's like, oh, it's really emotional and it's got really good story and the characters are great and it's got good emotional depth and it's like fantastic. You're watching that fucking. What the fuck are these two on about?
Exactly. I'm watching it like, what? I thought this was good. Like, what the fuck?
What are these guys smoking?
This is just people hitting each other for 2 hours. What the fuck were they on about?
Oh my god. You like this, Kev? We watched Furiosa finally. 2 nights ago.
Hey,
Nice.
So
Nice.
good.
I
Yeah.
really fucking enjoyed it.
Yes.
I really like. I've always enjoyed Mad Max, and now it just makes me to rewatch Fury Road. Like I just like we're it's on the rewatching hit list right now.
I'm not sure where we're at now with this because he wants to do one more, doesn't he? But apparently, like, I don't know if it's going to get made because it's not done good business, has it, or something? Like,
No, it's just not.
it's like didn't
no,
do well
not
at the,
funny.
didn't do well at the box office. It's not particularly doing well on like home video or anything. And I'm like, oh, just let him do one more because you're supposed to be telling Max's
telling the
story. Again,
Yeah. Well,
like-
I mean, you mentioned something with that, Kev. Box office and home video, right? Well, if you remember, there was this Matt Damon interview back in 2023 about how movies made in the 90s versus movies and TV shows made today, totally different revenue streams, right? Because back in the 90s, you had you had in the theaters, and then you had that was like your first market. Then your like secondary market was all like your VHSs and reruns and DVDs and stuff like that. Where nowadays, I mean, look at Acolyte. You know what I mean? Like it's just gone. It's just gone. If the masses don't like something immediately, it's just like wiped off. So there's no hope for it. So that so there's no movie value of like rentals or VHS or DVD. It's all straight to streaming, and nobody makes money off of streaming except the people
streaming's
who own it.
brutal, isn't it? Streaming. Brutal.
We need a new hope.
No, right. Not good for
But I do hope that he gets to make one more, but it doesn't sound pretty good with it.
I know, but I loved it though. I thought, what's his name? Fucking Thor.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris, I thought he was great. I love
Brilliant.
Yeah,
just hilarious. I mean, so many like funny, Mad Max style things. It's just hilarious. And,
It kind of showed his acting range a little bit, and I
did.
like that.
it did a little bit. Yeah, it did a little bit because obviously it'd become a little bit like, we'd done other films, but
a swashbuckling desert pirate.
yeah,
He did a really good job, I think.
I love Anya Taylor-Joy. She's
Me too. She is
Absolutely.
Joy.
You got
Joy
the hot
to
toy
watch.
yet?
sorry.
Kev? You got the hot toy, Kev?
Oh mate, if I could, I would. Just let me.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
right with my dinner, so mate. Right.
Well, you guys bring up this. Well, speaking of hot toys, Sideshow Collectibles a few days ago released this fucking Hot Toys Ahsoka Grand Admiral Thrawn figure unboxing first look.
Ooh.
Chris
Is this the one you've ordered, Jimmy?
from sending that
What's
in.
the? What's
you
the
ordered-
updates, mate? What's the updates?
Yeah, did
I
you
got
order
no
it?
update. It still says being delivered between October 2024, which is next month,
And 2020
Yes.
and 2030.
and March 2067. I mean,
Yeah.
2025, excuse me.
October 24 to October 23rd.
Yeah, right. I'm all paid up for, you know? They got my money. Now, where's my fucking
You can
thing?
always get it
Right?
back, Jimmy. Just saying. I've done it. Been
Yeah.
there, done that.
I know. Well, they say I'm giving them their first chance. It says October 24. I'm going to give them to October 24, and then we'll talk.
You ain't getting it then.
But I'm looking at these.
I don't know if they like Mainers.
This YouTube video. Oh my god! Like at minute 147, you like take the head off and you move the eyeballs around. That's kind of like creepy a little bit, but that's cool. It's like you can shift his gaze, and I'm like, "Ooh, I'll shift his gaze." All right. Anyways, yeah, really excited for that. Hopefully that comes in the mail sometime soon. Hopefully buyer before Christmas. That would be nice. Just grilling update. Did some fucking garden potato French fries for my mother-in-law's birthday yesterday.
Nice.
Like taters from the garden, brined overnight,
Taters?
soaked that starch right over them, right out of them. Crisps, whatever the hell. No, crisps are chips. Yeah, we just did French fries in the deep fryer, and they were fucking amazing. Had some nice smash burgers with it too. And speaking of lobster, we're gonna have some lobsters, and some steamers, and
Ooh,
get a couple oysters on the grill too tomorrow.
I'll be right there.
It's Labor Day. It's Labor Day. You know, it's Labor Day.
I just show up.
Yeah, just show up.
Oh, how funny would that be?
I know, right? That'd be a lot of lobsters. Speaking of lobsters, played a cash game with my boys yesterday at the local golf club because needed to raise some money to pay for said lobsters. $20 on the line. Jimmy's in with a 17 handicap, so essentially I was given a free stroke on 17 out of the 18 holes.
Oh, I love a good free stroke.
So I had 17 of them, you know, and I didn't really play my best that day. I did save the boys a couple of strokes on a few of the holes because I basically took like
You give this guy a golf club, he'll probably try to fuck.
pretty much, you know, like a par birdie situation. If I can get the par, I can get the birdie. Well, you know, I only parred a couple of the holes, so I was able to add some parts to the score. But well, I was out there. My buddy Matt ran into his truck, came back out because he's a member at this place, and he pulled out this piece of paper. This is from a tournament that I played the week before there for it's like for a main teachers thing. And guess what? Jimmy got the long drive, 277 yard, right down the green, right down the fairway, straight piss missile, straight down the fairway. And I got to move my little stick and write my name on it. It said Jimmy Dice right here, 277 yards.
You put that Jimmy D power into it.
Yeah, right. Big D, little J. And we at the end of the match, fucking there it is. Men's hole number 10, Jimmy Dice. It was put up in the paper. The guy like hand wrote the thing, so my buddy Matt like ran in and they were gonna chuck it out, but like because he was a member there and he saw my name up there and he knows I'm not a great golfer. The fact that I got that, I got like a good call out for that one, which will fucking probably never happen again. I'm gonna go frame that shit.
Damn right, mate. Don't
Yeah,
do yourself a disservice there, Jimmy, by calling yourself not great. You won the fucking longest drive, my friend.
That's right. That's right. I had
Round
the
of
biggest.
applause.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's right. The biggest swinging dick that day at that one particular moment. That was all my competition. A bunch of teachers. Let's see. Before that, I went to New York City for a couple of days for a lighting conference.
Hey, New York.
Yeah, New York. It's the Marriott. Yeah.
Sorry. No, that was an accident. I didn't mean to hit it. I didn't mean to hit it. That was an accident.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
That was really an accident. I apologize.
It's
We fucked him.
It was, yeah, I am every moment of my life. It was right in Times Square at the Marriott Marquis lighting conference for a couple of days. Had a really fun time. Did some good networking. Met some people. Went out in the town. My first night I was there, just getting settled in the hotel. My coworker, they went and passed out. And I was like, I always like to do a little late night exploration. I'm a night owl anyway, so I took our frenemy Lynn's food recommendation and went to Cheese Boat out on 9th Avenue.
Oh, mate, we
Yep.
went there.
Yeah, she sent me the pics, and
Whoa.
it did. It tasted very good. I couldn't do the cheese boat itself, as it looked like it was for two people. It's like a bowl bread full of cheese with like two handles on it. It looks like a fucking propeller.
Yeah. Why do you think my
I could
gallbladder's
fucking
fucked?
mow that down.
Why do you
myself.
think my gallbladder's fucked, mate? That fuck.
Yeah, I love it. It looked
Oh.
for me, it looked like two people, but I was like, after a long day of traveling, like my stomach just was not properly handled for that amount of dairy.
I couldn't have fucking ate that shit quick enough. I was
I
like,
know, I
fuck,
bet, man.
it was incredible, mate.
I could totally
Yeah.
eat the whole thing.
I know.
Oh.
I got the Georgian beef kebab, which was also huge, and it was glorious, just absolutely delicious. Had a couple of beers, enjoyed the bar. Like, it was nice. It's a good neighborhood. And
It's a really cool neighborhood, isn't it, Jimmy? It's a
I loved it.
really cool place where it's set, and
Good bars, lots of outdoor
Good
seating and
food.
stuff, and
yeah, just everything, mate, about that place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I loved
too
it where
many-
it was.
Yeah, didn't see too many sketchy motherfuckers around there, but everyone's got it.
Every place has got it, mate.
It's not like though they make it out in the news. If anybody's watching, like New York's descending into chaos, like that's bullshit. Come on, don't even read that. New York's a fine place. But yeah, it was good. It was a good trip, good conference. I missed my family while I was away. Gave them all big hugs when I got home. Per the usual. In my video gaming life, playing a lot of Helldivers 2 with Ed. I was with Ed for his, speaking of achievements and victory. Ed She's level 100. Did I talk about this? No,
yeah,
we did
that's
talk about it
right.
last week, but it's gone, right?
Yeah,
One of
it's
those episodes
gone,
ago.
yeah.
I was there doing Ed went from 99 to 100. Well, I'm going from 19 to 20.
Yeah, I didn't have to work much a little bit ago, but now I do. So, I played the game a lot. Quite a lot. Not very proud of it. Yeah,
What?
I'm proud.
No,
I'm
you
proud
should
of
be
it.
proud. You should be
Yeah,
proud
for
of that.
democracy.
Get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
democracy.
Nah. For democracy.
Democracy.
Dude, I got over 3,000 hours in DayZ. Don't you even worry about it.
True.
Don't
True.
even worry about it. It was quite an achievement. It's been great for me coming in as a super noob player, like level 0, because I'm fairly versed at first-person shooters. I've been playing it for fucking over 20 years of my life, playing first-person shooters. I feel like there is some fundamental capabilities that I have with any first-person shooter or third-person shooter that we do. Anyways, it's been great because as a level 0, I'm jumped into your like super hard mode versions of these matches. So I'm getting a shit fucking mad ton of XP and common and uncommon samples.
Yep.
And you know what I mean? The rare items and all this others and ultra unique shit.
Well, you're throwing
You
in
just
the
don't
deep
get
end,
it.
man, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing the deep end. Jimmy got to swim. Ain't doing the doggy paddle here. I gotta do a whole breaststroke. Love a good breaststroke. Yeah, I'm breaststroking right into fucking Helldivers 2 with Ed, and that's been a real joy. Also in the background, still playing War of Rights. It's just like a real cool casual go in, do my little Civil War digital action role play, which is a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. I just love that. I'm a Civil War buff growing up and all that stuff, so it's just really neat. Really enjoying that game. And then playing DayZ Ground Zero server again with a good group of grinders. I'm like the base supply guy running keys during the day, collecting shit, collecting C4, making sure all the mags are loaded. All the
New team members or same?
sorted.
Same friends?
Some new team members. Yeah, so like we've all like played together, but this is a new grouping of this particular group of 5, or actually it's 8 of us. It's a 5-man squad, 8 max for cycling on the server.
I was hoping.
God in the base.
Sorry, go ahead.
What'd you say, Chris?
You guard in the base.
I'm guarding the base right now. It is raid weekend right now. So
Nice.
Right
what
now?
you can do is
You're doing it
with,
right now?
You can, yeah. I got it on my side screen. I got my M2 Honey Shade tack with suppressed 408 looking outside this window over a field right now in case some motherfucking
sharp,
noob walks by. He's like, boop, there's a little free kill. Add to my rep. Because the more people you kill, the more rep you get, and the more rep you have, the more cool shit you can buy.
I was
So
hoping you'd be
within-
like a 4-person squad. You could be like,
Yes. Yes.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Indeed, indeed. So, I mean, like, this is a 5-man squad. And when we're all on together, whew, man, God help anybody who stands in our way. It's a 100-person populated server. And, yeah, just really enjoying it. It's a cool little grind. Other things with gaming and stuff? No. I will mention, speaking of gaming, this is kind of news as well, but probably not big enough to have its own news thing. But Final Fantasy games sold X-Wing miniatures and all that other stuff to these other companies to manage them, and they recently all just kind of shut them down. It's like, we're just not going to support these games anymore.
Fantasy Flight.
Fantasy Flight, thank you. What did I say? Final Fantasy?
Yeah, it's fine.
Jesus. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed, with the truth. So it's been up to like some third-party communities to like try to like rush in or not rush in, but just like step in and be like, all right, we're going to try to like watch over this because, you know, the miniatures are cool. And the nights when like you, Ed, and I and Tyler and Alex will come over, like I want to do that again. And like I want to do it just one time. Like we don't have to say, "Oh, let's make it a regular." Let's just plan for one, and then we'll go to the next one. Kind of like when I'm available to do Imperial Assault. So yeah, this group, X-Wing Alliance, they've been posting that they're announcing its beta point system for public use. So they're trying to release some stuff out into the game tabletop gaming community to try to save this game, keep it going, and like anything else, there'll be tweaks and stuff, but. I'm going to download it. I'm going to check it out and see if there's a easy way to sort of incorporate that into our stuff, Ed. And what I think we, might do based on what you guys have, like we can work on building our ships before we like go and like game together kind of thing. That way it's just like a quick setup and go. But yeah, that's my week in life and Star Wars and stuff. Oh, one last thing.
Columbo.
Yeah, no, I played a gig 2 weeks ago. It was on in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, on a Wednesday night. Actually, was it this past Wednesday night? It was. So this is
yes, it was, Jimmy.
It was. Yeah, I subbed in with a little Beatles band. It's called Spencer and the Walrus. They play in Portland at the State Theater right after the weekend after Christmas, and they play 3 amazing back-to-back shows that all sell out every year. It's been going for like 22 years. This Beatles gig, and I am fortunate enough to get the call when one of the Bone players needs a sub for it. And it's great music. It's fucking so much fun to play. My favorite, and it varies from like year to year, my favorite Beatles tune, right? Forever, it was always Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts. And that's what we start the show with. But my favorite song to play this year was Magical Mystery Tour.
Nice. Roll up.
Yeah.
Roll up for the mystery tour.
Step right up.
Because there's that part where we use like dun 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 dun, and like Bones and trumpets play that, and then there's the whole like da 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 da. Like you have to like triple tongue that shit, double tongue that shit, doodle tongue that shit.
That's thing you do down there.
Triple tongue.
Yeah, well, no, it's actually technically not a triple tongue. For me,
Got
I
a
put it
fucking
as
regular Jon Snow over here.
yeah, right. It's actually what I do.
Have you done that before, James Hebert? What you just did down there with your tongue?
The technical term I use for it is a hard diddle tongue. A hard diddle tongue. It's like diddle 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 diddle. I mean, I can do that for hours. I do that for
no wonder Elena's always smiling when you send photos, man.
Yeah, mate. That double and triple tongue.
I make people happy. What can I say? But yeah, man, it was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was so much fun playing that Beatles gig. Had a great time. I took a couple of videos of me just on the floor just so I could show to my kids. And another tune we really love playing by Wings did it, not the Beatles, but Silly Love Song. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh yeah,
dun,
you think that people
dun, dun.
would have had enough to send a love song?
Yeah, I love it. Just like, what's wrong with
Oh,
that?
with that, I'd like to know.
And anyways, so yeah, that is now officially my week. Sorry about that. I'm off my high horse now. Christopher, tell us what's been going on in your life.
There he is, the artist.
Oh, Oh shit, bastard! Do it again.
There he is, the artist.
That's me.
Yes.
Fucking get in. I don't know if you know, but I'm a Throne guy now. I'm a Morning Crow guy now. Oh,
All at the same
Yeah.
time.
I'm a Throne guy now. Matt Mole's there, like, he says that every time. Wow.
There he is, the artist.
Sweet, right. Whoa, proper Star Wars podcast, we are, aren't we? Jeez.
Ooh.
How deep are we? What's been going on, boys? How
2
deep
hours.
are we on this? 2 hours deep.
Yeah, we're at hour 20, baby.
An hour 20? Just, oh, jeez. I'll be quick, mate. I'll be quick.
Ed's not press record.
Yeah, shit. It says 0 still.
Get the fuck out of here.
Is my voice coming through, mate? Am I all right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Sick. All right. Okay. Genuinely don't know what's going on. Shit. Right, what have I been up to? Well, Kev's told you everything I've been up to.
That's true.
No, mate. No, yeah. So, yeah, me and Kev have been watching a lot of films. That's been sick. But it's school holidays here, mate. As Kev mentioned, it's coming to an end this week, boy. Kids are going back to school this week. Thank fuck. Like, I love my kids to bits, but damn, these school holidays drag on, mate. They should have more term time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you got teenagers, mate. You just sit around doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's wild.
They should be
Complain
learning,
about
right?
how bad the life is. But anyway, yeah. So like a couple of weeks ago, we went away.
Away.
Went on holiday. Went on holiday as a family. Shit up. We went to. We stayed in the Blackwood Forest in Winchester, near Hampshire, which is. I don't know. I want to say that's about an hour out of London, just to give you guys some reference.
Yep.
We stayed in a log cabin with a hot tub, mate, in the middle of the forest.
Proper hobbit.
Oh, mate, it was so good.
Radagast show up.
Mate, I was chilling with Radagast. Me and Radagast showed up, mate, day one with them massive rabbits. We were chilling, mate.
On his sled.
Yeah, we were chilling. Couple of days later, mate, Tom Bombadil came round.
Oh, yeah.
Got on that pipe, mate. Seeing all them pretty colours and shit.
Singing.
Yeah, mate, that was good. But no, yeah, it was rad, mate. Work and stuff's been a bit tough and hard for me and Michelle recently, so it was just great to get away with the kids, and I just fully got off the grid
Nice.
for the week. I said to you boys, I says, I'm off the grid. I'll speak to you in a week. Jimmy threw some shade my way, says I'll give you till Wednesday, but I made it, mate. I made it a full 6 days.
You did. You did. Props to you, bro. Props.
Flying colours, mate. Flying
What a
colours.
fucking week.
What a week to get off the internet. Like, literally, I sent you that message, and apparently, unbeknownst to me, I don't know, but like an hour later, some major Star Wars news dropped. And, I was oblivious to that shit for at least 7 days, which was great. Good times. Yeah, no, it was rad, mate. Just to like have chill time with the family. Like me and Jackson spent loads of time together. Just watching Pokemon videos on YouTube. It's
awesome.
fucking rad. It was like there was no drama. I just unplugged from everything, and there was like no negativity. I weren't doom scrolling. It was just great, and I came back and felt really refreshed and a bit fucking zen-like. Not to sound like too much of a hippie, but I felt really great and had a bit of a new outlook on things. And I've been back at work a week, and I've tried my hardest to carry that old habits creep in when you go for a shit and you sit on your phone and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Just to make that time pass at work. But I've tried my hardest to just like distance myself from a few things, and it's been really good. It's paying off dividends. It's good for the old brainworms and shit. So yeah, that was great. We had a wicked time.
Okay.
While we're there, we had a day trip to Stonehenge, which which was shit up. Yeah,
They cleaned it.
The old
since
stone.
The
Stonehenge.
environmentalists
Yes,
vandalized
mate.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sorted that shit out.
Just checking.
Yeah, it was rad. But we had the dog with us, and you park like miles away. Well, it's about a mile and a half away, and they do a shuttle bus to run people up backwards and forwards up to the site, so you can for all the tourists. But dogs aren't allowed on it.
Yeah.
So, just for listeners, Ed's fucked off.
It's fucked up.
This fucking guy.
What a cock, mate. I understand it. Like Kev's talking about football, he don't give a shit. I'm talking about dogs now. Dogs. Something that he actually cares about.
Listen.
Got up.
Don't say a fucking word. Don't say a fucking word to him. He's gonna post it. He'll know. He'll never even know.
What a cocksucker! Unbelievable. Anyway, I'll tell you, boy.
Yeah.
For anyone
I'm
else
with you,
who's
bro.
interested.
I'm with you.
So we had the dog, and we had to walk up to the site because we couldn't go on the shuttle bus. So it's like an hour and a mile and a half. So it's about 40-minute walk. So the kids were like knackered when they got there, bored as hell. And when you get up to the stone circle, the dog can't actually go around it. So I had to sit and wait on a bench while the kids and Michelle went. And I was like, "Oh, take your time, go and enjoy yourself." So they went, and they were gone for ages. I was proper bored because I was on this like detox from my phone as well. So I was like, just like kicking stones and stuff, and like stroking my dog, like people watching and shit.
Like maybe I could put the internet on, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
No.
And then when they came back, they were like, I was like, "Oh, was it good? Did you enjoy that?" They're like, "Yeah." Jackson's like, "Oh, I want to go home now," and I'm like, I was like, "Just give me 5 minutes." So I went
waiting here all day.
Yeah. So swapped over with the dog, and I just like missed around it dead quick. But yeah, it was really cool. So I didn't really get a chance to like soak up the mystical vibes or like energy and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
that's what they say, isn't it? It's supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty of hippies there, which was interesting.
Anyone with a guitar, mate?
Mate, loads of Americans. Loads of Americans.
Oh,
Americans in particular.
Yeah, mate. Just like I heard this old couple, like, and they were with I don't know whether it was their grandkids or their kids, and they were like, "The last time we came here, you could get a lot closer than this." I was like,
"What the fuck are you still doing here, then?"
Oh,
yeah,
fuck, mate.
It was fun, mate. Yeah, it was good rad. So yeah,
tell you
was,
what.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you into there. I was like,
if
you
good.
like those mystical places, though. You could ever put Sedona, Arizona, on your list.
Sedona, Arizona. What's there, mate?
It's just that high desert. Get like the big red clay, like plateaus, dirt, mountains. It's all like that red clay, red dirt.
Yeah.
Quintessential Western vibe, American Western vibe. It also is one of the best night skies around. So like totally dark, very little lighting pollution, and just like really crystal clear, like night skies, galaxies, and shit like that.
Yeah,
my geography is not great, mate. So how far is Sedona, Arizona from Haverhill?
Haverhill.
You're not gonna make it to
Haverhill,
Fucking
mate.
Haverhill.
Yeah, Haverhill. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
It's
Haverhill.
like you gotta take like a 5.5 to 6 hour flight from Boston to Phoenix, and then you gotta drive probably like 2.5 to 3 hours from Phoenix to Sedona.
Yeah, it's
That's
closer to
fucking miles,
Vegas.
isn't it?
Other
side of the country, innit?
Yeah.
Other side of the goddamn country.
Oh yeah.
That's
in the deep
that's not
Southwest.
No,
That's
way
not
too.
That's what I'm saying. If you ever happen to catch yourself out in that deep Southwest portion of the country, you never know. Maybe want to go see the Grand Canyon.
I'll be there next week, mate. I love it.
There you go. I love that for you.
Oh, mate. But yes, Stonehenge. It was rad, mate. I recommend it if you were ever that way. Plenty of Americans there. You guys
have
would
to
love
watch a dog.
Yeah,
I was saying to you, mate,
I do want to go see it sometime.
I would have been singing that quote in Spinal Tap shit all day long at that, mate. I'm not going to. Are we going to do Stonehenge? Of course, we're not going to do fucking Stonehenge tomorrow.
Do some pagan rituals around there, start dancing. A bunch of wild.
Sorry. I love that.
That's all good. But yeah, came back, had a week at work, and tried to carry these vibes on. But it's all good, settling in, and I bought a grill, boys.
Oh! Are you kidding me? I don't have my thing up.
My
I'm kidding.
God.
Hello
Ed's on
there.
mute.
We can't hear Ed. Ed's fucked off. Look, no, not
It said fucked off. Come back.
Fuck,
Ed's on mute.
I was muted. Fuck. I said, Are you kidding me? That's what I said.
Hey.
That's what we all said when you went, but you know what you saying.
Whatever.
But yeah, I bought a grill. We call that a barbecue over. We call it a barbecue over here, but for you guys, it's a grill. And we had some friends round on Friday. Fired up the grill, gave it its maiden voyage.
Yes.
And
How was it, mate? How'd it go?
oh, it's a beautiful time, mate. Beautiful time.
Fantastic, mate.
So I'm a fully fledged member of the grilling community now.
Just grilling.
So
Damn, you got 6 fucking burners on that thing?
yes, mate. Yeah.
Fucking huge.
That's big. Hey, man, you're feeding a family of 4. You're going to use every square inch of that pallet in front of you. Big time.
Yeah. Well, there's about 15 of us in my garden on Friday night. So
Oh,
Ooh.
perfect.
we were chucking all sorts on there: burgers, sausages, big bratwurst, German sausages.
You gonna have some big wave?
This is your
got some-
opportunity to flex all your American knowledge on that there meat over fire.
Meat over fire.
Meat
It's funny.
over fire.
There was no meat.
I
over.
start. Well, a couple of my friends that came are vegans and veggies, and they bought their own little barbecue and like set it up like away from ours.
Oh, that's
So there was no-
adorable.
There was no contamination like going on and stuff, but it took them ages, like because they got a coal one, and it took them ages to light and get it going. So we were cooking on gas, mate, and we were fucking. I was like 3 or 4 burgers deep, like, and they'd not even
3 or 4
started.
burgers
it.
I love that.
What was your drink of choice while grilling? I mean, that's a big deal.
Oh, I was drinking a hazy pale from brewery over here called Vocation.
Ooh, very
Ooh,
nice.
That's
I've
nice.
just ordered some Vocation.
Oh, have you,
Yeah,
mate?
yeah. A couple of sours, but one was out of stock. I'm like, oh, go fuck yourselves then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
I forget
yeah.
I forget what it's called. It's something Crush. It might be just called Hazy Crush.
Oh, okay.
And it is very, very crushable. Not to like
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
like a fucking a beer wanker,
Oh
but
yeah,
it is.
crushable. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
mouth-
yes.
Mouthfeel and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah.
Creamy, creamy.
Yeah. Good times, mate. So yeah. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh yeah.
No cap.
I don't know what that
Shut
means,
the fuck
Jimmy.
up.
I don't know.
Don't
what
say that ever
means.
again on this podcast.
We were talking about that the other night.
Done.
All this like skibbity and shit like that. Like what the kids come out with. Oh, I don't know what's going on. No cap. What does it mean? Jimmy?
It's just,
There's these guys in my DayZ group, right?
Yeah.
They are young 20s, and they speak this, and it's
Yeah.
so fluent. It's wild. I'm getting a real
Yeah.
dose of it as an almost 40-year-old
Oh.
guy. And me and my other buddy, who's also like 39 as well. He's just like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" I was like, "I don't fucking know."
no cap.
Yeah.
Like for
And
real,
and
right?
just-
Is that what that
Cap
means? Like for
cap
real?
means bullshit. So if you say no cap,
It's like
it's
for
like
real.
no bullshit. That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like for real.
For show.
Sigma
and it's just-
means good. Bet means like okay, or I agree with your statement, or like that is truth. Anyways, I'm stopping now. Go on, keep going. Jesus.
No, I'm done, mate. I'm done. That's it. I had a rad holiday. Watched some cool
Nice.
films with Kev. Grilled some fucking burgers, mate. Good.
I want to share with you some good chicken recipes that I think you would very much
I'm looking forward
take
to
a
it.
liking to.
Yes.
Take a liking to. You know,
Nice.
Just grilling.
just grilling. Yeah, I love
New
this.
segment.
New segment. I love this for us.
Ring of fire.
So, a couple of news items that we'll just chit and chat about this week. Obviously, 3.5 weeks late, and $2 short as we usually are. Yeah, unfortunately, Acolyte got canceled. I mean, see what I was saying about like the Matt Damon interview back in 23. It's like, unless it's just a real banger out the gate that just holds the people's interests. I mean, people are gonna like shit on it and not like it, and there it is. So I don't know. I mean, some things that just weren't really executed well from my perspective. But I mean, shit, we saw a Selkath on Coruscant selling some shit in a corner. That was really awesome. Knights of the Old Republic reference.
Nar Shaddaa mentioned. Loved
Yeah,
that.
I love the fact that, we had the whole, like, Khmer is actually the Sith apprentice. We, suspect recruiting him to a throwaway master.
Yeah, it wasn't
Plagueis.
surprising at all, but yeah.
Yeah, not surprising, but, like, awesome to see that they're paying attention to those, like, lore points, like, Osha seemed more like Darth Xana to me when she was trying to recruit an apprentice to overthrow her master, Darth Bane. I love that stuff about it, but fortunately, it just didn't work well with the masses, and that is unfortunate. Maybe they'll bring it back. We'll see.
I hope so.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
I think it sucks. I think
it.
it absolutely sucks that it got cancelled. I
Yeah.
genuinely do. I don't think it deserved it. It deserved another season. Leslie deserved to tell the story, to finish it off. I don't know why or what, whether it's the fandom again or whatever the fuck it is. I think there would be more Star Wars that gets cancelled. It wouldn't surprise me if a couple of the films go by the by. But yeah, it sucks.
Were you surprised it was canceled, Kev?
I was a little bit, yeah. I will be honest, yeah. I thought that they had a plan. That obviously how that series ended, that they were going to have a plan. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. It looked like
Yeah. Didn't
they
seem
were-
like
they were- I
Disney
mean,
would
they
be-
were
Disney would
setting
bend
a-
in their will.
they were clearly setting up a season 2,
Oh yeah.
and then just to
Big
get
time.
it cancelled. I mean, I know that, like Jimmy said before, streaming figures are brutal, aren't they? Sometimes, and it is what it is. But there's more going on here than just that.
Man, when you have the beginnings of a love relationship, like the Khmer Ocean thing, holding hands, and that's the last you see. That's all we're gonna get. Fuck.
They've got to. I think there will be more at some point. I think they're going to carry that story on, and it might not be called The Acolyte or something, but they've got to finish that story off.
Yeah, it might be in books, Jimmy.
I hope
It'll
not. I
likely
hope they
be
get another
maybe
show with
books
it.
and comics and shit, and that's just how they do it,
Fuck knows. Who the fuck? I'm genuinely who the fuck knows with Lucasfilm anymore.
Agreed.
Well, actually, I did read on Reddit that one of the big reasons why they canceled Acolyte was due to the they need everything all hands on deck for Solo 2.
Wait, why is there two at the end of that?
It's just
when's the first one up?
Big market push. Bring Hayden. Hayden. What's his name? Back to Solo.
Alden.
Alden
yeah,
Ehrenreich,
what
not
his
Hayden
name is.
Christensen. Dude. Brad Pitt.
Get Brad Pitt in it. Yeah.
Brad Pitt.
Get Brad Pitt in this episode.
Matt Damon.
You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, go on. Hey, next is those all your thoughts, Kev?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Anyone want to go before I go? Chris? What do you think?
I think Kev's pretty much covered it, mate.
Yeah. It's sad. I have things to say, but I'm gonna preface it with I loved the story, like the overarching story. I love the setting, obviously. I love Jedi. I love Force lore, right, Jimmy? Like,
You're a proper Jedi guy.
Like,
man.
We
I
actually
was
read the
loving it.
books,
Yeah.
the old books,
yeah, and
and the new books, all the new books.
it's sad that they're not going to finish it because it seems like it's going to keep going, or was going to, especially with the cameo at the end. Thank you for that true and false win. Yes. Anyway, thank you, Acolyte. That's why I love Acolyte. No, there's something about Acolyte. Like, obviously, like, you look at the ratings and stuff, like, it didn't get enough views, and that's why they're canceling it. Like bottom line, didn't get I don't think it got as many views as Book of Boba. Like, I think it's like the lowest of all of them.
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's the lowest of all of them, if I remember correctly.
I have no idea.
So it's in that respect, it's not surprising they canceled it. However, it's surprising because usually they follow through with these storylines, right, Kev? Like they usually follow through so they can finish the story, and I'm surprised they canceled it in that respect. I did, and talking with friends, people around me, like here in Maine and stuff, like who are into Star Wars, and they fell off it as well. There was something with it, and I think it's just in the execution, cutting of the episodes. I don't know, like my biggest gripe was like throughout the series, I felt like it's a mystery, right? Like we're told it's a mystery, maybe even a murder mystery, something like that. And I'm like going through the episode, and I'm like, I didn't feel like I was being pulled along with the overall mystery as much as I had hoped. Like from episode to episode, I was kind of like pulled in one direction. Then I'm like, wait, am I finding out what happened in their past, who died and why, or am I trying to figure out who this Sith is? And I'm getting pulled. I'm like, I was confused, and then results ended up being expected and not surprising, like a mystery should be. Mysteries should be surprising, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like Harry Potter mystery. Not to bring up Harry Potter, but like that's how she got successful with her stuff, was the surprising endings and stuff like that. But anyway, I felt like from episode to episode, I was often wondering where it was going. And like, what am I supposed to be eager to find out? And then like you find out Khmer's the thing. I'm like, well, that's fucking what I was expecting. Like,
shit, Jimmy Dice even guessed that one.
Yeah, fuck. You didn't even have to look at Reddit. No, I don't know. There's something with the execution and the cutting of the episodes, I think, that fucked it. And I think it's in the beginning, like the second, third episode is like a lot of my friends, they're like, I just stopped watching because it was just not interesting, kind of thing.
Yeah, it was hard to follow. Like you said, I didn't know what I was supposed to be following. Like, what's the mystery or the thing that we're supposed to be like excited to find out about?
Yeah,
I get it.
That's what I think. What fucked it, and I believe me, I love it. I will binge it again, and it might be way better binging it, but that shouldn't be. That's not that's not how it was released. It should be good how it's released.
I think I might try again at some point and just like
it'll. And I'm gonna guess it will.
And I
be
think
better.
there will be more.
It will be better binging
I think
it.
There will be more. I think.
Yeah.
I just don't see how they can leave this alone like that. I genuinely don't.
Yeah.
And look, we know people that adored this show, and I love that.
I like
that they do.
You know,
I thought it was fine, which we went through, but I really hope that they continue it on and that they tell this story and finish it off. I don't know how they're going to do it. Like they might do it further down the line. They might reintroduce these characters or do a Plagueis show or something. But I'd love to see the Khmer storyline get resolved and see all that one. That's like, come on, that's what you were setting up. And let Leslie finish that off and let her do it.
But like,
who the fuck knows? I mean, I like.
Kev, was it what they were setting up? I couldn't tell. Like, and then it was like setting it up, but then not setting it up, and like doing other things, and I was just confused. I don't. But when I think about it,
but I just hope.
I still liked it enough to watch it through the whole thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I actually really liked it. I'm just trying to nitpick why the general public didn't like it. And I think that's why. Like it just got like it didn't guide the audience well enough from episode to episode.
Yeah. I feel you.
Well, there's what we got next? We've got Skeleton Crew next.
Yes. Thank you. Yes.
I hope that doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jude Law looks like the Jedi. Oh, who would have guessed that one? You pay me all this money, you better give me some fucking force powers.
Well, yeah. We saw that in London, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, that could be a farce. It could be him just trying to get the kids to think he is the voice.
I just mean
saw
from
that in that episode of Kenobi.
This is a kid's show kind of thing. There's going to be a lot of kids in it. I hope they fucking get protected, and I hope they don't get fucking.
Oh my god! Yes,
this fandom's been bad for a while, hasn't it?
And they can't do what Bluey did and hide the names. You don't remember that? You know Bluey?
No,
does?
what
they don't.
did it?
They don't release who voices the kids.
Oh wow!
Of,
okay. Oh,
yeah.
that's clever. Yeah,
but it's a cartoon, so it's different. But in this case, you're actually seeing their face.
Yeah.
Well, except the aliens, I guess. But I'm really excited for Skeleton Crew. I don't know if we're moving on to Skeleton Crew now. Are we done with Acolyte?
No.
I'm done with Acolyte. We can go Skeleton Crew.
I want to see more Plagueis. That glimpse of Plagueis was awesome. The relationship between Khmer and Osha was awesome.
Hopefully that will get finished somewhere. Yeah.
I just think they could have done more with it, executed it better, like a little more, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I want to say they got pressured to cut the episodes. They probably had way more content, and they should have had more content. Like, they should have been like 12 episodes. 40 minutes.
They all should have been 50 minutes. It should have been darker.
If you're going an 8-episode season, they should be at least 40 minutes long for something like this.
Yeah, but the costs, right? So that's the production cost that like Matt Damon was and shit we're talking about.
Brad Pitt. No.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. No, when Matt Damon had the interview of just like the costs are all different and when everything's driven and there's so many problems like with budgets and costs and compensation. And we had the whole strike over the last year that delayed all of this like productions because of stuff like this. People are driven by the almighty dollar, and it's unfortunate.
I want to go around the horn. I have a good question for you guys. I want your opinions on it because a good buddy of the podcast, Jeff Pearman, brought it up with me the other night because we're playing playing Warcraft together.
All right, hard and fast. What is it?
He feels like this slightly hurt Acolyte. But what is your opinion on using the volume? Do you think it hurts, the volume where they have all the where they have like all the TV screens around and they film the actors and they can feel like they're in the thing. But then, that's what
they did in Mandalorian.
Yeah, but sometimes it feels a little fake or whatever it is. What is your opinions on? Does it hurt to use it too much? Or do you want it less, or what do you guys think, Jimmy?
Did they do Acolyte in the volume?
Yes, some of it. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I guess nothing beats being physically out in the real world, but I thought Acolyte's scenes were pretty good. But yeah, some scenes seemed like pretty condensed locations. They were like really close together. Like I joked about the guy spying on the apothecary from across 10 feet away.
You brought that up. We laughed about it, but I think it hurts it more than you think because it
doesn't give perspective.
Because it's a quality. At that point, it's quality because that's not something you judge acting. It's not something you judge. It's just an overall quality of the show, and sometimes it brings it down, and that's sad.
So. Does the volume hurt it? I think if everything starts getting filmed in the volume, probably, but. I don't know. When budgets are concerned, you got to do what you got to do. Somebody else answer it. Christopher.
Get Phil Tippett in, mate. Let's get some fucking stop motion shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, do away with all of it.
Fuck yeah.
That's all I got.
Get the practical shit back in there.
Yeah. What'd you, Kev?
No fucking idea.
Heard.
I don't know if it does or not.
I know they used it a lot in Obi-Wan, and I noticed it. And it didn't do well with me. Because I think it's because I knew. That's the thing. Like, does the general audience know about the volume? And when they're watching, if they don't know about the volume, is it good? Because I don't know. I know about the volume, and I watch it, and I see it, and I'm like, ugh. But because like you see them like standing there, and then you see the background get a little blurrier as it like gets to the. You know what I'm talking about? Have you guys seen it? I don't know. I see. So you can tell when they're using the volume. But
Yeah, because you can see like the two stormtroopers standing guard like 20 feet behind them. They're kind of like blurry, short, fat, or whatever, stretched against like the interior curvature of the volume. So I totally get that. So
Yeah. Well, I think it's a technology thing.
yeah,
Let's see.
you're right.
I think
Yeah.
it helps. It also hurts if they use it too much, kind of thing. I'm with Chris on the Phil Tippett thing. Practical is always better.
Just
Yeah.
let fucking Phil Tippett make everything.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get fucking Guillermo back in, mate, for his gangster series, mate. Guillermo del Toro.
Yes,
Hey,
Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
Fucking Guillermo.
Speaking of Jabba the Hutt, we see him Jabba in Star Wars Outlaws that just dropped. I haven't played it
good
yet. I've
segue.
seen some of the clips on the line initial reviews. Ubisoft's done it. It's forces players. The biggest difference that you see with Jedi Fallen Order in this, like, well, what's the big difference? But Star Wars Outlaws forces players to really interact with the world rather than like cruise through it like you can with Jedi Fallen Order. Like Jedi Fallen Order, you can just like skip everything and just do the main plot line and just like breeze through the game. Whereas Outlaws like forces you to kind of like go through it and stuff, which I don't know. I'm looking forward to checking out and see what it's like. I again, older part-time gamer these days, especially when I'm defending the base on Days League. I'm hoping that I can get some time in on this one and crank through it.
I've seen some reviews. Obviously I'm getting the new computer. I'm gonna want to get it because it looks beautiful.
Corey, you better get it. We gotta
But
play
I've
Squadrons.
seen
too.
mixed reviews, and I've even watched gameplay, and I feel like it might annoy me with the aiming and shooting and stuff and the stealth.
Yeah,
I hear there's
You
a
gotta try
lot of
it.
stealth, and I
creeping
hear
around.
and I hear it's sometimes not very logical. But I will obviously still play it. I love Star Wars. I'm gonna play it, and we'll see where it goes. But the speeder controls sound like they're clunky. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Remember, you're using these vehicles to go from A to B.
True.
The interaction is like the character interaction for the story stuff.
There was
All the rest
a
of the
there was a trailer for this in the cinema today before
Ooh.
Aliens.
Yeah,
it looks sick.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks sick.
It looks
great.
It's a beautiful looking game.
Yeah, it
Mm.
is.
Yeah.
Look good on the 4070 you got.
4080.
Oh, excuse me.
Super.
It's me.
Excuse the fuck me.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm also excited for a new a new video game coming out of the Warhammer world called Space Marine 2. So that's
Okay.
coming out soon.
Mhm.
That's coming out early, like September 7th, something like that.
Space Marine.
Graphics look insane. You play a Space Marine fighting off a bunch of alien bugs. It's gonna be
Nice.
great.
What's going on with this TV series / movie, Ed? What's happening? What's fucking Cavill doing?
Cavill,
Is
fuck
he on
if
it?
I know.
Is he on it, mate?
Fuck if I know. I don't
Come on.
fucking know.
You're
Nothing-
the
nothing's-
man in the Warhammer now, mate.
I
Come on.
know there's been some things like maybe he's clashing with the whole Custodes. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I said that. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be great.
I'll tell you what, mate. I bet we get a trailer for Henry Cavill's Warhammer film / TV show before you've painted that Rancor.
Dude, I can paint that Rancor in like 3 hours.
Do it then. Stop fucking about with these like processors and fucking 80 gigabyte fucking RAM shit forward Z fucking Sinclair C plus shit Commodore 64 bollocks. Get that fucking Rancor painted, mate. Come on.
Everything. Oh my god, I've totally put that in a soundbite. That was amazing. That was
Oh, that was fucking brilliant.
so good.
Oh man.
This is why I didn't paint it, because I want Chris to say that shit. This is good. No,
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm excited for all things Warhammer, obviously, and that video game is the next step. Henry Cavill, there hasn't been anything lately like announced. He's working with Amazon. We know that. Some people in the fandom are getting butthurt. This is what I was mentioning earlier, because a faction, an army in Warhammer that has known to always been all male, suddenly has a female in it, and like
Oh God.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because it's not literally said anywhere. I mean, it's kind of said somewhere where it's all male, but they can change it. They're the fucking. They own the IP, like whatever. So that I think I've heard Henry Cavill is like battling that whole situation and seeing how that works out. So I don't know what's going on with it. But yeah,
Mate, I bet them fucking weasels, I bet they cry as much as fucking Star Wars fandom, don't they?
Yeah.
dude, they're like the same. Yeah,
Every
it's
fandom's
bad.
got those
Oh,
shitters.
me.
Dude, it's
I'm
even
out, mate.
it's even
tell you.
worse.
I'm out. Yeah.
Dude, it's even
I'm
worse in
fucking done.
Warhammer, man. It's even worse. Yeah.
This is why you need to just put your phone down. Go and live in fucking forest for a week with Tom Bombadil
Agreed.
and just chill out, mate. Breathe some fresh air.
You guys
I
been
did
watching
that.
the latest Rings of Power?
I did that 10 years ago, mate.
Get Radagast with you. Just chill out.
Oh God.
I have not yet to watch it, Ed. I've
Rings of Power.
it's took me by surprise.
Oh, first
I've had
three are out, aren't they? First three are out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a busy. It dropped on Thursday here, and I've had like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's been really busy. So hopefully, me and Michelle are going to watch it tomorrow night after work.
Are you gone in there, Jed?
I have
you gonna-
not. Same thing with Chris. Next whence we meet, we will chat.
Yes.
So just very, 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 very quick, because you two or you three are the big, huge Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. What was your
Yeah.
generally thoughts on season one?
Give it a number out of 10, or just
No. Just did you think it was great? Did you not like it? Was it a bit of a mixed bag?
I would
gonna be
say
great.
I thought it was from a scale of 0 to awesome. I thought it was good,
Mm.
good, not great.
Yeah.
Some things were a little bit weird that I had a hard time just like
some of
following.
the execution was a little.
It was I'd say it was a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Some stuff I loved, some stuff I thought could have been better.
This is on the appendices, isn't it? Is that right? It's not
Yes.
like a.
Uh,
What?
It's based on they've took a lot of stuff from the appendices and I believe some stuff from the Silmarillion and a lot of lore stuff.
Yeah.
And they're writing their own story basically.
Oh right. Okay.
Yep.
Both trailers for season 2 have got me super hyped.
Okay.
I mean, the big thing for season 1 with me was obviously the big reveal at the end got spoiled, didn't it, by Jimmy while I was on holiday. So, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be on Chris's grave stone.
We realised Chris Hall.
You know that guy that's been friends with Gladriel all the way through. Chris, he's fucking Sauron. Oh, nice one.
So I shouldn't tell you that I've already seen the first episode of second season.
No, mate, no.
Okay.
But have you seen the trailer for the War of the Rohirrim? Fuck me, that looks good.
Yeah, they look dope.
Have you seen that, Kev?
No.
Mate, it's
Do
like
yourself
a
a favor.
Japanese anime that's coming out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Produced by Peter
Yes.
Jackson.
Oh, I saw that.
It looks sick, mate.
Oh, mate.
I'll
Okay.
put it on,
What-
YouTube.
Sorry, I don't. I rely
War
on.
of the Rohirrim.
I swear to God, I rely
What's it
on
gonna
either Emily.
stream on? Do we know?
I rely on Emily sending me something or you sending me something. I don't.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
go on any of these. I hate social media.
Well, someone sent it me. I didn't know.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a thing.
yeah.
So I'm living in. I've got one toe in your world, mate, and so far I'm loving it.
Good,
I'm
it's
really
grand.
enjoying it.
It's grand.
Yeah.
Nice.
Stay away from all these
I,
horrible people. That just
Hey,
ruin-
I
I've
have-
got some. I bought some Adidas trackies in lockdown, and
Mate,
slowly but surely,
that's
over the last 4 years, mate, I'm just
live them.
deteriorating. Next week, I'm gonna have an infected finger, and week after that, I'll have back problems. So
Yeah.
it's all good, mate, in my world.
That's true.
That's the fucking world to be in, mate.
Keep an eye on that gallbladder too.
Get that gallbladder out. If you have yours out before mine, I'm gonna fucking pissed.
I'm gonna be pissed. It's competition.
Thankfully, though, I'm happily. Hey, next week, boys. Been married 19 years.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Good for you, man.
Yeah. Thankfully, I've got that situation sorted, and I've not complicated my life by falling in love with someone on the other side of the world, which is
Yeah, who does that? Yeah.
Who the fuck does that? What kind of idiot would do that? Oh,
Wait, what date's your anniversary?
Don't ask me that, Ed. I know it's next week.
Wow.
And I know it's the fucking passcode to Michelle's phone. She's done it on purpose. Listen, right? You see all these records behind me? Just tell me to grab one, and I'll give you about 7 interesting facts about that album.
Hey, you're giving the date
You know what I mean?
bought that record. You go like,
I
what
can
did you buy
tell
this
you when I bought it. I can tell you. Probably tell you what I was wearing and what shop I got it from.
When's your anniversary?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know. Next week.
Next week, mate. It's next week.
That's so good. Oh man.
This
Yeah,
is
my
how it
anniversary is coming up on the 18th of September, and that'll be what year is it? 2024. So that'll be 14.
Yeah.
goes. Nice.
Ooh, nice, dude. That's some anniversaries coming up, boys.
Those
Too,
aren't
Yeah.
rookie numbers. Those are not
So
rookie numbers.
Next year, it's 20 years for me. We were going to do something big, but some other pricks decided to get married.
Yeah, he's fucking it up.
on
isn't
other side of the world. So I've got
Haverhill.
All right, mate.
he? In
Is that-
Haverhill.
is that like-
Haverhill.
is that-
Haverhill.
Hey, real. Who's that then? Who's this fucker? Oh.
Oh
Shit.
my god. Well, one last bit of news. Our man Ewan McGregor, the lad, Charlie Borman, coming back for another installment. They didn't say last, just another installment of the Long Way
Fuck
series.
yeah.
Long Way Home, going through Europe on antique bikes or old retro bikes. I am so here for this.
Me too.
So here for
Yes.
this.
I love them both. Every time I watch their stuff, I just want to like be there and just shoot the shit with them and laugh because I'm pretty sure I have the same humor. I think that's the
Yeah. Just the adventures, man, and the fact that it's just shot so fucking beautifully in 4K. My God, especially when they did Long Way Up, because we watched that when COVID came out. That was like our big COVID show. That because all the travel, we were like denied us because we had all these plans to go and travel and do this stuff, and it just got all shot down. So it was really pretty depressing for us for a time, but like we got to live through it just by watching this just like beautifully visually produced series on the TV. It was great.
No, I love all their stuff. It's great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Great.
Kev, sorry, not
Let's
to
have a
digress.
conniption back there.
Are you laughing at the size of Ed's water bottle?
It's like a bucket.
I was drinking from a
I
bucket.
just took a swig from my giant ass fucking water bottle. Yeah.
It's like what the fuck is that? Mate,
Yeah. 64 ounce.
Looks like he's
Or was it
Looks like he's
100?
gone over to water cooler and just fucking pulled it off, mate, and is using it as a water bottle.
It's 2 gallons, if you're wondering. 2 gallons.
That's what these CrossFit guys do, mate. You know what I mean?
You drink 2 gallons of water a day?
Yeah,
Get
sorry.
the fuck
Anyway.
out of here.
I
No
apologize.
That's what
way.
you gotta do. That's healthy, man.
2 gallons?
Fuck yeah, man. Come on.
Why do you have to piss all the time?
Yeah, you gotta filter your shit out, man.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the only thing holding me together.
I love how you immediately agree. Yep.
Jimmy was so offended by that, wasn't he? Jimmy was so offended.
Until I said that.
Two
Yep, you're right.
gallons? 2 gallons? Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
That shit stayed inside Jimmy. Let me fucking...
Oh, yeah. I'm just standing inside where it belongs. Close to me.
I ain't flushing that shit out.
So yeah, we'll see when the old Ewan show comes out. We'll chit chat about.
Oh, I
that.
love
That'll
that
be
shit.
fun,
I hope he
too.
does another.
Yes,
I
mate.
hope he sings more Muse again. Fucking love that.
Right? I hope he does it again. I wanted to do a.
Oh, that small band called Muse, Ed.
Yeah, it's no one's heard of it. Muse.
No one's heard of.
I want to see. I want to see Ewan go across Australia,
Forgot about
long way down under, right? Go
Yeah.
across the desert, Mad
Ooh,
Max
yeah,
style.
That would be awesome.
Can you imagine?
Fucking yes.
That'd be kind of neat.
Give that to me.
Anyways, anything else, guys? Final thoughts?
Kev, the Forest didn't do better this year.
I'm
Really?
convinced of it.
You think so?
I've seen it off.
He's committed.
I mean, they haven't lost yet. That's good.
Yeah, well, obviously, we haven't really played a really big team yet.
Liverpool.
Yeah, we've only played like Bournemouth. We've played Bournemouth, Southampton, and Wolves.
You
We've
should have
not
beat
played...
Bournemouth, though, right? Like,
Yeah, we should. Well, we should have won on Saturday, but anyway, yes. But I've seen enough to think. Made a couple of good signings. Transfer deadline day was Friday. A couple of good, fucking great good signings. So yeah, we'll see, mate. We'll see.
Cool.
I'm excited.
Anyway, sorry to hijack the signing off.
Yeah.
That's all right. You can find us on our new website, scruffypod.com. Thank you all so much again. Stay weird out there. That is the conclusion of episode 255. Use.
Nobody knows.
See you later, everyone. Take care. Look after yourselves. Stay off the internet. Goodbye.
You roots. See you later. Washing off.
Give
And
me
give me
3
3
rings.
rings. Give me 3 rings.
This party's over.